What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Addicted to Madden channel. Got some more gameplay for you. It's another Detroit Lions and Panthers gameplay in Detroit, and of course, since it's in Detroit, got some more Dilla beats for you. I have to do it. If it's in Detroit, I gotta put Dilla beats on it. Anyways, but the difference between this one is now I'm starting Joe Webb. That's why I titled it "Let the Joe Webb Era Begin." Cam's a fine quarterback and everything, but Joe Webb is even a little bit faster, and he's not a bad thrower of the ball either. So I'm just gonna go ahead and whenever I do use the Panthers, I'm gonna go ahead and just start using Joe Webb instead of Cam Newton, and then Cam will be the backup. So that way I have two mobile quarterbacks, and that way I can still play my play the way I like to play, where I just do a lot of read option and whatnot. He throws the early pick there, so I've got the ball in almost already in his red zone, and so I'm just gonna pretty much just go ahead and run my regular offense. Like I said, I like to do a lot of read option when I run the ball, but not always, but that's what I like to do. And then throw the post to Benjamin there. He ends up dropping it. He usually doesn't drop that. He's actually a very good catch and traffic receiver, and he's a big receiver, and he's actually one of my favorite players on this team. I guess when in doubt, I could throw a bomb to him, So anyway, so back to the gameplay. We got playing against Detroit. They've got Megatron. I always have to worry about that, because I like to play zone, but the problem with playing zone is that it's one-on-one coverage deep, and Megatron obviously is the best receiver in the game. He can, in any situation you can throw it to Megatron. There isn't any situation that he can't do. You got me with the encroachment there. That was all the computer there. I had nothing to do with that. I'm glad that doesn't happen that often, but but it's always annoying when that does happen, because that was a fourth down play, and he ends up getting the first down off of without even running the play at all. So that's garbage, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. You just live with it. But back to Megatron. Obviously he's the best receiver in the game. You have to watch out for you can't really play man, because man defense is just so easy to destroy. But then if you play zone, like I said, you got the one-on-one deep, and they're going to kill you with that anyway. So Detroit is a very tough team to play against. I played them earlier and lost with the Panthers, and I'm not sure, I think that might have been the only other time that I've played against them. But either way, they're a tough team to play, and but I'm up for the challenge. So I end up stopping him, and he ends up settling for a field goal. So it's 3-3, getting very close to the end of the second quarter here. And he likes to play zone defense, so the plays that I call, there's either good zone beaters or man beaters, but that right there was a terrible pass. I've tried to force it deep and right into double coverage, and he picked it off, rightfully so. I no complaints about that. That was just a stupid read. And I don't really make that many bad reads, but I guess every now and then I do. So I end up stopping him, on that last drive. So the pick doesn't even really hurt me, which is good. I'm glad I didn't have to worry about that. I try to throw a bomb here since it's the end of the half. I'm not really worried about it. Just try to throw a bomb, get down the field, but that ends up being picked off too. So again, you just deal with it. It is what it is. I was trying to throw it to Benjamin, and like I said, he's a big target, so he's got good hands anyways. So I like to try to throw it to him deep every now and then. He tried to throw a bomb too at the end of the half, but it gets picked off. So it's only 3-3, but I get the ball first. He got the ball first, so I get the ball to start the half, which is the way I always like for it to go, because I just feel like I can control the game more. I'm able to milk entire quarters if I have to. So I would like to get the ball and then milk the entire third quarter if possible, and then that way he gets the ball in the fourth quarter, and then if I can just play good defense just for maybe one possession, then I can pretty much win the game. So the first half almost doesn't even matter, no matter what's going on, even if I'm losing in the first half, I can still control my destiny almost if I get the ball to start the second half. It's only if I get down by multiple possessions somehow in the first half am I in deep trouble. So I do drive up the field on him. I took most of that third quarter off, but and you see right there with a missed sack, that is probably the one. That is one of the two things I don't like about this Madden game. I've played enough games now to know. You saw right there another missed sack. Now they finally got him, but there's too many missed sacks in this game, and I really hate that. And that right there, pretty incredible pick. He kind of bobbled it, and then he ended up catching it. Too many missed sacks in this game. It's ridiculous. You know, again, it's one thing if it's a big, strong receiver that you're trying to pull down, then, you know, fine. You know, I can understand that happening sometimes. But, you know, when you've got, you know, smaller receivers, that shouldn't be happening, you know. So I end up going for it on fourth here, and I convert. Usually on fourth down, I'm either gonna do a QB sneak or I'm gonna audible. If they start stacking like right over my center there, then I just I audible into the play action post play, and that'll usually get me out of trouble. So you know, getting back to the whole sack thing, the only other thing I don't like is the bombs. I mean, I know that they happen. I mean, I know in real life, you know, sometimes you throw bombs and you get them completed, but it just seems like it's a little too strong in this Madden right now. It just seems like it works a little too often. I don't know. A little too often for my taste, you know, and it's just, it's not, there's nothing skillful about it. I mean, you could just throw a bomb anytime you want, you know, and I don't, you know, I just don't like it. And I've definitely lost to people that weren't even all that good, but they just kept throwing bombs on me. And then, so then if the solution to that is to just play cover 2 man, well, then they destroy you that way too. So it doesn't really matter. Either way, so he gets the bomb to Megatron. I mean, Megatron, I don't have a problem giving up bombs too, because that is what he does, you know. Now right there, I get that bomb. The reason why that happened was because he kept run committing. I mean, he pretty much knew that on first downs I was going to run the ball, and he would even run commit on first downs. So basically what I did was I went ahead and went play action on first down, just streaked Benjamin down the field, and he ended up getting the touchdown. So he's now down by 10, but he throws the pick there. There's only you know, there was only a minute left. I ended up running off, you know, running at the clock, and he used up all of his timeouts, so he's down by 13 points. So he's got to basically get, you know, he's got to get 2 touchdowns, you know, with no timeouts. So I'm just trying to, you know, a lot of times I'm blitzing him just to get him to get rid of the ball really fast. And, you know, that, and plus that way he doesn't have time to like set up the whole bomb thing. But he ends up completing that, and he's only got 19 seconds left. So, you know, he's in the red zone here. At this point, I'm pretty much calling, like, you know, cover 2 zone. Gets all the way up to the 1, but he has to do hurry up offense, and then he does end up running it in here, but there's only a second left, and that's pretty much going to do it. He pooch kicks it. I thought he was going to onside kick it. This was actually smart, because if I ended up somehow fumbling that, he could recover it and get the touchdown and win. But I ended up winning this game, so it was I guess I avenged the last loss I had in Detroit, you know, that the one that went into overtime, and then I ended up losing. But I win this time, and you know, he was a pretty good opponent, actually, you know, pretty good. Probably could have gone either way, but you know, I do end up coming up with the win, so I can't complain. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and I've got more videos coming.